I'm going to show you the basic smell training protocol. You're going to need to collect rose, eucalyptus, clove, and lemon. Today I have solid perfumes. You can use essential oil bottles or the real thing. Grab some cloves. The next thing you're going to need is a pen and a journal, something that you like to write in. And I would just pick a book that you're going to use for smell training, because you're going to do this now, well, I hope you do, for 4 months and twice a day. We're going to start with rose. I love this one in particular. It's really nice. And the first thing I do is find a really quiet space. Usually it's early in the morning. I have a glass of water and I just take a really nice deep breath. And it doesn't matter if you can't smell it. If you can't smell it, as long as you check with somebody else, hey, can you actually detect a smell here? It doesn't matter if you can smell it. It just behave with your smelling like you can, because the whole purpose is to get those odor molecules into your nasal cavity. You can take a really nice deep breath. And if you can't smell it, just imagine what it used to smell like to you. What memories do you have associated with it? And you kind of imagine a little web in your mind. You picture the rose, whichever one you choose, if it's yellow, pink, red. So just imagine that in your head, and then just really think of it like a web and expand from there, just working really hard to try to piece together that smell. Imagine it, work through different memories that you have with rose, and just do that in your head while you're smelling it. So, and you don't have to do the same kind of sniffs every time either, like bunny sniffs. Chrissy Kelly, I think, coined that term. I think she did. Different kinds of smells, like ways of sniffing are great as well. The bunny sniffs really bring a lot of blood flow to your nasal cavity, so that's a really good one to practice alternating with. And then write them all down, everything that comes to your mind. Memories that you have, what rose looks like, what it feels like, what you felt like, how you're feeling right now. So maybe doing the activity, even if you can't smell it and you're doing the sniffing, but you can't smell anything, and then you get frustrated or whatever comes up, or you get sad or really happy. You just write all those things down. It's gonna take you probably like 5 minutes. You just let it take as long as you need it to take. And then when you feel really complete with it and you felt like you've put like some decent effort into it, move on to the next one. The next one that we're gonna do is eucalyptus. So the same thing. This one's really good too. Okay, I cannot smell eucalyptus without thinking about koala bears. But spas might come to mind. And feel free to pause the video, take your time. Maybe I'll break this up actually into like rose, then eucalyptus, and then clove, and you can just watch each one. And you write it down, feel really complete. What you want to go for is that like effortful thought process into it. You're going to put some work into it. You're going to dig out those memories. You're going to excavate them from the depths of your mind. And then when you feel like you really can't do anymore, then we're going to move on to the next one. There's also different methodology. So this one is a solid perfume, but I also have a juicy little spray and a little, I'm just stick some on this little wool ball. And it's like aerates it really nicely through the wool. Oh, that's really nice. Okay. You've come to some kind of completion. Your effort feels so great. You put in a lot of work there. Next one and last one is lemon. It's great to visualize what it looks like, maybe even what you think it sounds like. For me, lemon is like squishy and it's like waxy. It's got this texture to it. Yeah, you want to incorporate as much detail as you possibly can into and write it down into your journal. And that is it. The end. You're going to do that once in the morning, once at night for 4 months. And we'll check back.